Hey guys, we are back on Tea with Tash. This is the second episode, and I am so excited. As I mentioned in episode one, we're going to be having amazing guests throughout this journey, and I cannot wait for you guys to see who we have lined up on this amazing podcast. Now, the guest we have today is somebody very special, near and dear to my heart. And I don't know how to explain this. It only made sense that this person was going to be the first guest I have on this podcast because she knows me too well. This girl can make me cry. She can make me laugh. She makes me feel all the emotions. And you guys know this person, you've seen her before. We literally live together, separate in different homes, but we literally live together because we almost do everything together. Ladies and gentlemen, put your digital hands together for my best friend, Mercy Mukwiza. I feel like we should have drums like
imaginary drums.
Hey, bestie.
Hey, bestie.
Listen, I am so excited that you're here.
Girl, that introduction. I was just like, wait, what? I never make you cry, though, so I don't know why you had to put that in there.
No, the reason okay, you know what? We'll get into it when we get into the episode. Now, I have something interesting for you to look at. Somebody asked me a question. I did a Q&A a couple of weeks back, and somebody asked this question.
Okay.
I haven't seen you with Mercy. Are you still friends?
No, guys, we broke up. Because she's not giving me princess treatment. As you know, I love soft life, so I'm not getting it anymore, so I dipped.
You know what?
That's actually hilarious, though.
It is hilarious.
Because we're literally together all the damn time.
90% of the time.
Yeah, so
we are together.
Guys, we're still locked in. Don't worry about it.
Till the wheels fall off.
I think it's because we don't post so much on social media.
Yeah, we usually post work.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And before, we used to post so much. So now, because we don't post a lot of things, it's hard for them to even tell that I'm with you. Because some of the videos that they see on social media, they're taken by this lovely lady. So
we just don't want you guys to see our lives because you'll talk too damn much.
Oh,
okay. Girl, like, I'm literally screaming inside and outside because I am so happy that we're doing this together. Now, that was an amazing icebreaker. So for those of you that are wondering where my best friend is, she's right here. And when you're not seeing us on social media, I am in her house or she's in my house or we are somewhere sipping margaritas or Caesar's tears. You know how we roll. Now, to get the ball rolling, today we are talking about red flags in friendships and relationships. But before we get into that, honey, you are graced in red.
I came as a red flag. Just so you know, she's ignored me a lot of times. Well, the duration of our relationship, she has ignored me being a red flag, and I'm still standing. So don't take it to heart. You might be a red flag, and there could be some people that will still accept you.
Listen, all I'm saying is that this red flag comes in the perfect fabric. Now, before we get into what I wanted us to do a quick game before we dive into the conversation. How we met. Now, I'm saying this to you guys because y'all need to understand now that we are years into our friendship, this young lady insists that I never liked her when I met her.
It's true.
Nobody would ever believe
you keep denying it, but it's true. The first time I met Natasha, she was looking me up and down, and then she had this stanky face. And, I could tell that this energy was not really feeling me.
I don't even have a stanky face.
But a few moments later, she fell in love. And it's been happily ever after
It's been
since.
happily ever after,
Sometimes.
literally.
Sometimes happily
Yeah.
ever after. Sometimes not so happily ever after, but it's life. So
Yeah. Now, this game we're playing is a bit hefty with me because I know a lot of things about you. You know a lot of things about me. So it'll be very interesting to see if you answer something else that I don't think you do. But let's get into it. We are going to play this or that. Right?
Okay. All right.
So quick, you will just pick what it is that works for you and we move on to the next one. Netflix binge or YouTube rabbit hole?
Netflix, definitely.
Yes. Comedy or horror movies?
Both, I think. I love horror. I love comedy. So, yeah.
She's been trying to get me to watch horrors, but
She
no.
is so boring. Literally every time we're picking a movie, I have to be considerate of. Actually, for you, it's not even just horror. Even thrillers are an issue for you.
Yeah.
So we can only meet at the comedy and maybe action.
Rom-com and action.
Yeah,
there
side
we
of
can do
things.
that.
When it comes to horrors, she has to recuse herself from the situation.
Texting or phone calls? I already know this one.
Phone calls.
Yeah.
Maybe none.
If we asked Mercy to show you like her messages or her WhatsApp notifications or like the number of things that they're not open, but phone calls, she will pick for sure.
I don't know why she's exposing me, but I do respond to important messages.
Of
just
course.
so you know.
Of course. Keyword important.
Yeah.
Sweet or savory snacks?
Savory.
Yeah. Books or podcasts? Why am I dancing?
I'm not much of a reader.
Yeah.
I also don't do
you're
podcasts.
You're not much of a podcaster either.
So maybe this will actually break me into the world of podcasts.
Yes. Remember to comment and subscribe.
I have to watch now. Yeah. So I would say podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. The last one, planner or winging it? We can fight about this for 48 hours, but I'll let you answer.
I think I'm a bit of both.
Okay, thank God you said that.
Yeah, it depends on what we're doing. When it comes to, like, say we're traveling together, I will plan everything. Obviously not to the T because I have to leave a little bit of room for like being spontaneous.
Yeah.
But I'm also the kind of person that I'll say, babe, let's just sleep. We're not going to do anything tonight. And then I'll call you at like 9 p.m. and be like, let's go have some champagne.
It's time to head out, girl. That usually happens. And for those of you that thought I'm a party starter, I mean, yes, the party starts when I arrive. But Mercy is the party starter, honestly.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Most times. Maybe every time.
Now, remember, we definitely want you to be part of the conversation. So at any point that you feel like you want to comment, please do that. Get your clicky fingers clicking and let us know. As you know, my guest is Mercy MukWiza, the bestie. Hello. And yeah, we're having a ball. Now, getting into today's topic, red flags in friendships and relationships. When we say red flags, we're obviously also going to marry it with green flags here and there.
Okay.
But maybe my first question for you would be, what's the most obvious red flag you ignored in a past friendship or relationship?
Listen, when it comes to friendship, I tend to be a bit blind. Well, I was, let me say that. Let me clarify. In the past, I was a little bit blind because when I like somebody, I kind of ignore a lot of things. Even when people will come up to me and say, "Oh, we don't think Natasha is good for you," I'm just like, "How are you gonna know?
We
what's
saw
good
the red
for
flags,
me?"
baby. You ignored the red flags. Ooh.
So, but now I think that I am a bit more observant when it comes to new friendships. which I haven't had in a long time. I haven't had a new
Mm.
friend in a long time. So, yeah, maybe it's because I'm looking out for the red flags. But I would say people who are too eager to be your friend. Like, I feel like friendship should happen naturally. Like,
Yeah, like
you meet
organically.
at a social setting, you vibe, you discover that you've got some things in common, and then you pick it up from there.
Yeah.
But can I be your friend? Oh, when are we hanging out? Why are you
The one
so
I hate the
eager?
most is when can I travel with you guys?
How do you just move from not being friends with somebody to actually traveling with them?
Exactly. That doesn't make
Because there's
sense.
even people that I'm acquainted with, like we're acquaintances, we hang out here and there, but I would never travel with them because, honey, you just don't travel with anybody. So, yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree. Um in our friendship, have you seen any red flags with me? Or just one?
I don't think that I've
I know
seen
I'm also a walking red flag sometimes,
Yes, you
but
are. Every single day. Just giant red flag that I'm definitely colorblind to.
it's a
but
chocolate red flag.
but I think that if you had like any major issues, I don't think that would actually be here right now. You do have a lot of annoying habits. I would like to clarify, and sometimes we even fight about them.
I know.
Like one of the things that she does that can be, it's sweet, but sometimes it can be a bit too much and annoying is Tash is very overprotective. Like somebody comes and like, oh, hi, Mercy. And like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, sorry for that language.
No, girl, don't
Okay,
worry. Go ahead. Do your thing.
who is
Do your
this?
thing.
What are they doing
Who
here?
you?
Like, relax, mama. But it is sweet.
Yeah, shade.
It is sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, this not red flag but habit, I think we share it.
Yeah.
We do share it.
I'm just a little bit more respectful than you come off.
Because I take it from zero to jail.
Like for me, it's like maybe like a stinky face, and I'm just like, ooh. But you are very vocal about it. And sometimes the choice of words can be a little bit offensive to the person.
Okay,
that
let's go to the next
is-
question before you
yeah,
start telling
red
people the
flag.
things I do and say.
Why don't we have flags? I was about to. Anyway, I'll just wave myself.
Is there something you can recall at the top of your head that was just like it made you think like, "Woo, I need to run for the hills." Like right upon meeting them, you were like, "That's a red flag. I am going."
Nothing that I can think of, to be
Yeah.
honest, because I think I like to give people room to actually introduce themselves, like their energy and everything, and then
Yeah.
we pick it up from there. So I'm not the kind of person that will instantly judge you. And even if the first time that we meet something happens that I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
I'll still give you like a little bit of room to just kind of see what the energy is like before I
Yeah.
can show you to the where's the left? To the
That
left.
way. That way.
That way.
Now, when it comes to relationships, boy-girl relationships, first of all, are you dating? What the people want to know. Me, I know the answer.
I think
But the
that I
people want to know.
am. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that I am.
Okay. Okay. So
Some
between some days, oh my god.
Depends on who's asking
Wait,
and how serious you are.
did you watch last week's episode? The first episode?
Yes, when you were introducing yourself.
Yeah.
And I was there watching, feeling proud. I'm
Oh,
very
thank
proud
you,
of you, by the
baby.
way. This
I
is
was asked the
something
same
that you've been
question.
working on for a long time. And I'm so proud that you've actually gotten around to doing it.
Stop
Yeah.
it, I like it. Continue. Say some more.
Red flag.
So I was asked the same question. And I'm like, why are you people so nosy
About what? Dating.
about dating? Like they asked me the same thing. So I thought we must all suffer the same consequence, and I must ask you the same question.
I mean, I have no problem answering that, to be
That's true.
honest. Because the truth is that maybe by the time this thing is airing, I will be double dating or married, triple dating, engaged, single.
My
What?
answer was,
Huh?
I am claimed somewhere in the world. There's somebody that has claimed me.
Have you claimed them?
Why did I take you down this rabbit hole? This is, of course, I've claimed him.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so
course I've
basically,
claimed
my
him.
answer.
Yeah, there we go.
Well done, girl.
Okay,
Congratulations.
A twist to. Did you just congratulate me for that nonsense? Anyway, love bombing and genuine affection. Can you tell the difference, and which one do you prefer?
I actually like them both.
That's my.
Do you know
gal.
why? Because first, when you're love bombing me, I already know that you're love bombing me. But in the beginning, I kind of do enjoy the attention before you start to annoy me, and I need maybe space and see you 1 hour every week. You know, but then also I do enjoy getting attention from the person that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Just in moderations. I like my space, so if we're dating, it's not every day. Do you get what I mean?
That's where we differ. I want you to want to be in my skin. Like I want you to, if it's clothes, we must.
It's not enough for you to date them. You want
No.
to enter the
Parati
skin.
inside. Like, I get it. I get it. People are busy, but in your absence, make your presence known, kind of thing. I'm dating a very busy person.
Yeah, I know that.
But in your busyness, make your presence known.
I guess I get what you're trying. Also, you are a lover girl.
Yes,
like you
I
are
am a hopeless romantic. I live in the fairy tale.
Yeah, so I think that the kind of partner that would be suitable for you is the one that actually understands that about you.
Yeah,
and appreciates that about you. Because if they are like me, that likes to be alone for most of the time, they would feel like you're being a little bit too clingy.
Yeah.
But somebody who enjoys that kind of attention would actually really appreciate you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then also, if the two of us can make the friendship work. So.
I know, because, oh my God, you don't want to hear of stories sometimes when we're on holiday and we have to share a room. We don't share it all the time, but when we do share a room, I am the ache in her body because, yeah, a story for another day. I'll bring Mercy again for another episode.
Yes, because that's a whole different topic.
That's a whole different topic altogether. Now, Chomi, how do you treat a partner that always plays the victim?
Oh my God.
Or a friend that always plays the victim? And we have friends like that always play the victim.
I don't like, for me, that is a very big red flag.
Yeah.
I don't like people, you just have problems every day. Tash, good morning. Me something. Tash, how is your afternoon going? No, something happened. We all have problems. We all go through things. But you are just a victim every day.
Can I mention the number one victim?
Please don't.
Come to the front. Come to the front. Okay. Ooh. No, I won't mention. It's fine. You said I shouldn't.
I can mention though.
No, don't.
In the comment section. Check the comment section.
My God.
Yeah, I think it drains your energy because we are very bubbly. We like to have a good time and whatnot. So when somebody is always sad, yes, you have situations where your friends have to be there for you because something big has happened.
Yeah.
Not in tire puncture. Phone. Yeah.
Before you share your good news, you've heard every problem under the sun.
you don't even have time to share good news because they're
true.
just always complaining. And now you have to think about, okay, so this person is clearly going through a tough time. So now if I share my good news, then maybe I'll just make the day worse.
Yeah,
Definite no. Yeah.
Um, competitiveness in friendships. When do you think it crosses the line? And this is a very good question for the two of us because we are in the same industry.
Yeah.
We do similar jobs and all that. So when do you think it's crossing the line when it comes to competitiveness?
I think you are also, well, you are not even that. I am very competitive, but only when we're playing
we don't want to
games.
talk about game night. Oh, you brought it up yourself.
No, honestly, like that's the only time that I'm very competitive. When we have game night, I want to win. What do you mean you've won more times than me? I want to win. I get really grumpy when I'm losing.
We should bring the cameras to game night one of these days. They must see the real you.
No, that is a bad idea. I don't want to taint this image. I'm a very sweet girl. Let's keep it.
My new pod family needs to know the real you.
No. But anyway, bringing it back to like in real life, I think that you can be witness to this because I am the kind of person that, for example, if an ad agency approaches me and they're like, oh, we're looking for an influencer, we're looking for what, I'm just like throwing in my friends. Like, no, Tash can do this, Palisa can do this, Zara can do this. Like, you know what I mean? So in that regard, I don't think I'm competitive at all. Like, I want us to all win.
Yeah.
And I think that's what has kept this friendship afloat because we're always pulling each other up.
Straight up. And to be honest, like one of the biggest cheerleaders ever in my life, this woman sitting right here. Like she's always like, even when I doubt myself, she's just like, girl, you're going to do it. You're going to do
There's
it.
also scolding.
Oh, yes. Gosh.
Like, oh my God, why would you do that? You are Natasha.
Let me tell you guys a story. When we were working around this podcast, because obviously the number one helper, I needed to speak to the graphic designer. And it was in the evening. We were all tired. And I said, did I say I'll speak to him next week?
You said tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Oh my God, you should have seen her. The fire was about to come out from the top of her head. She grabbed her phone and she texted the graphic designer herself. And then she was like, call Natasha and do the finishing. I'm like, what? I was tired.
I know, but then see, we're now coming to enjoy the fruits of the labor. So it was all worth it.
Yeah.
And I always want you to obviously be at your best because I do see your potential, girl.
Thank you. Now, have you ever felt like is it gaslit or gaslight you before?
No. I think we're very we hold ourselves accountable for a lot of things. Like when I annoy you, I will come to you and just, I mean, obviously in the moment, maybe I'm being a hardhead and I'm just going crazy. But after like everything simmers down, I think everybody does take accountability for their actions. Nobody goes like, no, but it's because you did this, or no, I didn't mean it in that way, or whatever. Like we just come clean and say, look, like I know I messed up. And I apologize. Yeah.
So how can you spot gaslighting in a friendship or a relationship?
See, my radar is always like this.
Okay,
and I will literally, I will tell you, and like you're gaslighting me, and I'm not gonna argue with you. If you want to go ahead and think that it's working, please, because these days I just don't like to argue with people. Honestly. But I can definitely tell when somebody's trying to gaslight me. And it's very annoying. One of my pet peeves. Don't try to gaslight me.
Honestly, don't you dare. Is there a red flag you've been called out for? Not by me, maybe in a relationship or in another friendship.
Girl, how much time do
Or
we
was it an
have?
accusation?
How
An
much time do we
accusation.
have? Listen, I'm a very self-aware person, and I know
Mm.
that I'm not perfect, and I do know what my imperfections are.
Yeah.
And I can be a little bit much sometimes. And I guess I am not money. Not everybody can like me, but I do find my right people. And
Yes.
yeah, I have red flags, guys. I I have habits that are difficult for other people to take in.
Mm.
Yeah, and I actually do appreciate you
For
for always just swallowing even when it's not nice. Just take
for
it
always what? Swallowing.
just
Even if it's
taking it
not
in.
nice. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any specific that
No. Not off the
Oh,
top of my
be
head.
honest.
As in your red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Do we have time?
Oh, come on.
I mean, from I'll say this and I'll take it from what you said earlier. I don't think in our friendship that maybe other people that are looking outside will say it's a red flag, but it's just bad habits. And because we hold each other accountable for the things we do to each other or say to each other, it makes things easier. And also, I think what I've appreciated in the duration of our friendship is we have not let extended friendships, so third parties, come and gaslight. Come and like really wave that red flag if it's a red flag, and somebody gets swayed away into no, but that one said this, so maybe I should. No, because we are very open with each other.
And
It's
also,
very
we don't gossip.
yes,
That's the thing.
that's the thing.
So I guess even somebody approaching you and saying mercy,
Yeah. So maybe the red flag I would say is you're hot-headed.
very true.
You are hot-headed.
I want what I want.
Yeah.
And what I want and what I want.
Yes, and the baby
Sometimes
girl
I
must
listen,
get
though.
it. No, of course you do.
Yeah.
But
Balance.
95.55555 hot-head. Then that
I am just precise. I just know what I want. And because if I ask for a boiled egg, why do you want to give me a scrambled egg? Like, that is just life. And I think more people should be like that. Just know what you want.
Yeah, you must know what you want. Red flags. Red flags in a partner?
If he's broke. It's like,
High five!
why
High
are you
five!
broke at our big age?
Why are you broke? Why are you broke and approaching me at my big age?
No, forget the approaching. Just generally, like, I think we've passed the age where we should still be looking for potential. If the potential has not potential,
Period. Honestly, if you're going to approach a girl, ati amenshi bapima no ubunga, something like that. Ubunga bapima na amenshi, something like that. And to think I'm a northerner,
what does that even mean?
And I've botched this. Like you put the same amount of millimil with the same amount of water
To make shima?
Yeah, like vubilaling and stuff, something like
Okay.
that. I think, guys, correct me in the comment section, or you can actually put the entire phrase there for better understanding. But yeah, that's how I understand it. So yeah, come correct. Honestly, come correct because you must maintain the bath.
Absolutely.
In the words of the great
And can
Tio.
you see that bath?
Can you see that bath?
Can you see that bath? Okay, yeah, I think that's one of the red flags.
Yeah.
Clinginess also for me is a thing, like, because I know that I cannot sustain a relationship with somebody that is clingy, so I just rather stay away from that. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Just go to Natasha. Because that's her kind of thing, you know? And then what else? I mean, there's a lot of them. I don't
Yeah.
think I would be able to mention all of them here.
You guys should mention your red flags in friendships and relationships in the comment section because we want to see how many red flags we can collect and what fabric we can print them on. And then we
Yup.
start selling them. If you can include Audacity, please, by all means necessary. Now,
I kind of like Audacity though.
yeah, no, Audacity, of course.
You must have it.
But just not, let me not say what I wanted to say. Listen,
I don't know why you're filtering yourself. Just be free, my friend.
Just don't sell Audacity to some men. Because when men are given Audacity.
But have you ever met a man with no Audacity though? That's such a turn off.
No, of course.
Like,
there are men with no
be
Audacity,
audacious.
which is just sad.
Even when you can't get it, reach out, baby. We'll happily say no.
Let me tell you now, don't slide into our DMs with your Audacity. You will not
Please
succeed.
do. Your Audacity will answer you.
She has told you, this is years of friendship speaking. Now, quickly, Chomi, before we wrap it up and I get rid of you, we're going to go back to a very quick, interesting segment. And I obviously want this podcast to be super fun and super easy, nothing hectic. I don't want you to go home and be like, oh my God, what did I just say on the podcast? No, so we're going to keep it sweet. We're going to keep it light.
Okay.
And for this one, we will need shots for it.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I know it's tea with Tash, but we will shot with Tash.
Bring the... Is it Casamigos? Huh?
Don Julio.
Don Julio.
Since we're intercontinental and monumental.
Maybe just a small azul.
Let's see what production has for us.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Always.
I'm so glad you haven't asked me what's in those shorts.
What is in those shorts?
Don't worry. Just know that I cherish our friendship and I want this friendship to last a lifetime. So I'm not trying to kill you. So here goes. Never have I ever stalked an ex or crush on social media.
How do I answer this? Do I say
if you're truthful,
if I have to take a shot?
Yes, right? Director, if she has to take a shot, right? Yes.
Okay. I mean, girl. You've never stalked a crush. It's actually... You've never...
Girl, just take the shot for us. Stop complaining.
Why doesn't she have shorts though?
Listen, we'll figure it out.
No, that's not fair.
You're taking
because
shots
I
for
know
the both
you've
of
done
us.
this before also. So why not?
Jesus Christ.
Sharing is caring, baby.
Wow.
Smells nice though.
Okay, not bad.
Delicious. Lethal too. But yeah.
Ooh. Just crystal. Okay. Never have I ever Googled my own name. Take a shot. Take the damn shot.
It was for a good reason.
Yeah.
Somebody told me something was trending somewhere, so I just needed to see how far it went.
How far Wikipedia had gone. Crazy times. Jesus Christ. Never have I ever dated two people at the same time, knowingly or unknowingly.
Wait a minute. How do you unknowingly date someone?
You find out Kumalast
That you were dating them?
that you were actually the side and not the main.
It doesn't change the fact that you were dating.
True. But you found out at the end of the relationship.
I'm just going to answer the question. Even if the question doesn't... You always know when you're dating two people at the same time.
That's true.
Knowing unknowingly does not count. No.
Never have I ever pretended to like a gift I hated. Take a shot. Yeah.
Gratitude.
I have a question after you take this shot. Did any of those gifts come from me? Because I really pride myself in being a good gifter.
You are a good gifter. Doesn't mean I like everything.
Hey, just never. You know what?
I like them because they're coming from you, though.
You are a comeback queen. Where's the crown already? Last one. Never have I ever secretly hoped for a viral moment.
No. Can I tell you why? When I just got into the industry,
right?
The first media publication that I had was literally in the Post newspaper.
Oh yeah.
Front page, slapped on right next to the article
president
of the president at the time.
Yeah.
And
that's
that
crazy.
Brought obviously it was very good publicity, even though it was a bit controversial in the way that they phrased the whole situation.
Yeah.
But with that, because a lot of people had now known of me, came a lot of unnecessary drama and
was
talk.
Was that the article
and
that
whatnot.
was also in the museum in New York?
In Washington.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the entire museum.
Because it was ridiculous, though.
Those of you that claim to be international, calm down. We have international here. Okay? Calm down. Museum, Yako Washington, come on now.
Calma. I'm dying. Yeah, so, and I honestly actually stay away from that.
Yeah.
If you've noticed, I am very cautious of what I put out there.
Course.
I know people might think that because I am free and unapologetic about who I am does not mean that I'm reckless with what I post. No, everything is what it's supposed to be. And if you think you've seen something that should not have been, it actually was meant to be like that.
Yeah. Honestly, one thing people don't realize on social media is that we only show them what we want them to see.
Absolutely.
So that's what it is.
Yeah.
Did you have a time as my first guest?
I did.
Also, can I tell our digital family that it was your birthday not so long ago? So we're still celebrating you. Happy birthday, Queen! If you see
Let's meet up later.
If you see us somewhere, just know we're still celebrating this beautiful
And this
woman.
is why I'm still going to take this.
Please, by all means necessary. The last one. Take one for the road. Love it. Yeah, I've had such a time. Hold my hand.
I have enjoyed myself. Thank you for having me.
Mushy stuff, but
I know, but I'm timing in my head. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's
enough. This is
enough.
what I have to go through. Honestly, all the damn time.
At least I try, though. I don't think I've even ever had a friend who I hold hands with. Not even Palisa.
Yeah, no,
or
it's
Taonga. Like,
force,
yeah. But it's because I love you, girl.
Guys, people come into your lives to spin around a few things. And I'm so glad I've spun around a few things in her life. And she's definitely
I've been
spun around things in my life.
I've been ruined.
So to you guys that are just tuning in, this is Tea with Tash, and welcome to the family. Please remember to subscribe. We need those subscriptions, and tell a friend to tell a friend that tea is Tash. Tea with Tash is on, and yeah, so get on all the platforms, follow us, get into the comment section, be part of the conversation, and I will see you on the next episode. Remember, Tea with Tash is where every sip comes with a story. So until next week, it is bye-bye.